Today I'm going to make a dish by the name of Osmanthus egg with glass noodles. Is there any osmanthus flowers inside? No, it does not have any osmanthus inside. It is in fact a stir-fried egg with glass noodles. The name is being created because the egg is being stir-fried and then cut into small little fragments just like osmanthus flowers. You're going to make some imagination to actually visualize it. And it is originally stir-fried with shark fin, but nowadays not many people use shark fin anymore. Just like me, I'm going to use glass noodles in the place of shark fin today. It can be a very lavish dish. You can find it in the Chinese banquet. They're using lots of expensive ingredients such as crab meat, dry scallop, and you can also make it at home just like me by using some simple ingredients. Now today I will make something in between. I'm using crab meat today. Now let's look at all the ingredients that we need. Let's take a look of the major ingredient that is required. Egg certainly, and the glass noodles, which I'm going to soak it later. Glass noodle is being used to replace a shark fin. And then you can use either crab meat as I'm using, or make it even more high class or more lavish one by using dry scallop or ham, or if you want to make it a bit simpler, just cut some barbecue pork char siu. And then these are the supportive ingredients. Not everyone will use it. You know, you can change all this. I have some carrot, some Chinese mushroom that has already soaked, and some bean sprout, some chopped garlic. Some people also add ginger into the recipe. And besides that, I have all other seasoning ingredients to incorporate into it. Mainly I will use seasonings such as wine, sesame oil, light soy sauce, salt, pepper, sugar, and that's it. Let me start by soaking the glass noodle first because it does take a little time to soften. I've prepared most of other ingredients already except the mushroom, which I have already soaked it in water and is now soft. I'm going to cut it into small pieces. So now let's get back to the glass noodle. It only takes about 5 to 6 minutes. It's already softened. So it really depends on the brand of glass noodle and the type of glass noodle that you use. I'm using a brand of glass noodle that is made by 100% mung bean. I like mung bean glass noodles because it's very springy. So let me remove the glass noodle from the water and put it onto a colander. Let's start with the egg. I have 5 eggs over here, and I just want to season it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Add some oil in the wok or the pan, a little bit more so that it won't stick when you start to fry the egg. Put it to medium heat. And then pour the egg into it. And let it set for a short while before you move it around. Slowly push it to one side. It is like making a scrambled egg. But when it is about 70 to 80% cooked, start to break it into small pieces. Turn down the heat, otherwise it will be overcooked. And you use a wok spatula to break it into small pieces. The name of this dish is Osmanthus. And that's the reason why I want to break the egg into small pieces. It resembles how osmanthus flowers looks like. And continue breaking it into small pieces. Let's remove it from the wok. Take a closer look. That's how my egg looks like. Let me heat up the oil again in the wok. Let's start with the crab meat first. And I would like to add a little bit of wine and also a little bit of pepper, just to get rid of the fishy smell of the crab meat if there's any. And then followed by the garlic. Then followed by the mushrooms. And followed by the carrot. Turn down the heat and start to season all these ingredients. The seasoning is quite straightforward. Some salt, a little bit more pepper, I would like to. Some sugar, you can omit it if you don't want. I just add a little bit to balance the flavor. Some light soy sauce. Give it a mix so that all the seasoning be incorporated thoroughly into all these ingredients. And then it's time to add the glass noodles. The glass noodle I have is a bit long, so I want to cut it into shorter pieces, resembling the size of the length of the shark fin. Now let's add the glass noodle into it. It is easier to use a chopstick to mix. And here's the trick. If you find that it is a little bit too dry, you can add some water, or alternatively add some liquid that you use to soak the mushroom. That's flavorful. Since I do not want to use MSG, I will add some chicken broth to season it. Now it's nearly done, so I will add, that's the bean sprout for the crunchiness, and also some scallion for the color. These two ingredients I usually add at the last minute because they are quick to cook. Lastly, add the egg back to the wok. Turn up the heat a little and add some sesame oil. And also a splash of Shaoxing wine. To finish it, give it a few quick stir, and there we go. That's our Osmanthus egg with glass noodle. There are various ways to serve it. One way is to put it into a bowl with a piece of lettuce, putting it on top, and then upended, overturn it onto a plate. I really like the texture of the glass noodles. It's very springy, and it is actually quite close to the original shark fin, although I have not taken shark fin for a long time. And also the crab meat comes out very, very nicely. The flavor absorbs into the glass noodles. And one thing, the Shaoxing wine I added last minute comes out very strongly. It is really, really nice. The texture is good, the color is fantastic, and I really like this dish. If you want to try this recipe, I've included it into the description below the video and also at the end of this video for your reference. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video soon. Bye for now.